Before the video starts, yes, this does work on the latest version of RLCRAFT 2.9.3 and Jagora's 1.0.6b as well. So, let's begin. Alright everyone, welcome back to another video of RLCRAFT Jagora, where I'll be showing you the all-time fastest and most efficient way to get emeralds so you won't have to search for any port cities, giant desert golden temples, and talk to these dummies ever again. Because let's be honest, it's just not good enough. So, where do we even start? Well, let's look at the most common dungeons, and well, you won't find anything in the chests, but the spawner itself. This is what I'd call a plausible rage spawner, meaning that it could summon as many mobs as humanly possible until your PC can't take it anymore. And it works on all Minecraft entities that come from the spawner. Best ones would be the Vindicator, Magma Cube, and even the Wither. Yeah. But some dungeons that I know that don't work are the Lycanite dungeons, Parasite Towers, Brutal Towers, and even the Lost City spawners because they're all custom named entities, meaning they would not have the feature due to Mr. Shaboxy changing them.
If that isn't a goddamn win in my book, then I don't know what is.
And how do we even get a rage spawner? Well, all common dungeons like the roguelike, doom-like, both big and small battle towers have the natural RLCRAFT spawners, and once the kill count threshold gets met, the rage can start. I came to a conclusion that the best two dungeons that have the most massive amounts of emeralds would be the Quad Tower dungeon and the Cottage of Evil. But the Quad Tower is a lot easier to find and less cancer to set up the rage anyway. So let's hop onto our survival world and show you how to set this up. Alright everybody, welcome to my beautiful house that I made. Oh, little terrain generation there. But before we get started, I just want to make sure that whenever you are going to any dungeons, looting is a must. So if you can try and roll for at least looting, and maybe find a looting 3 tome, you can put that together, make it looting 4 weapon. Or best case scenario, you try and stumble upon advanced looting 3. Advanced looting 3 would be the best case scenario here to get maximum efficiency for emeralds. And any weapon of choice, as long as it has sharpness or anything that's, you know, half decent, it should work just fine. But for simplicity, we'll use the best weapon in the game, the Sentient Great Cleaver. And second of what we should have is some blocks. So having any blocks like cobblestone, doesn't really matter which type. Glass is just optional, just so you can see what's around you. Makes it a little bit more easier to run the farm. Also, finding the dungeon is also a great thing to have as well. So we'll go head over there right now, and I'll bring you guys back when I could find the monument. Okay, we found one. Alright guys, here we are. So this is the best monument for your emeralds. So first things first, what I always like to do is go in the middle here. There's a little tree. Break this Vex spawner because we don't really want Vexes spawning at all. And then your second goal, what you want to do is go and check into this room right here. You'll see 2 creeper spawners and then your 2 vindicator spawners up top. So I'm just going to break these creeper spawners, and then I will break one of these spawners just for simplicity so you guys know what's going on. So as you can see, one already dropped so far. The other one is from the other spawner, so we'll count that as 1. And what I like to do while this thing is cooking up the indicators is just patch up all the ways they can get out. So all the way around here, making sure they can't actually escape because that would just suck. Actually, down here, there's a little fireplace. I'm going to block this off so they don't get burnt. There we go. And let's check if there is any here. Nope. So we'll actually go here, break all of this cobblestone. You don't have to do this. This is just personal preference. I like to do this just because it makes it a lot easier to see what's going on. There we go. So that's number 2. We will actually go ahead and make a stairwell to go down because I don't want these vindicators to take fall damage. That would just suck. And you actually can go ahead and kill these guys down here. It doesn't really matter. But what you want to do is actually patch up these so they don't actually escape. Kill these off. Make it a little easier down here to see what's going on. There we go. I just want to make it so it's easier for the vindicators not to take fall damage. So I'm just making a quick staircase. So that is number 4, I believe? I can always quickly check. So there we go. That should be good enough. As long as they don't take too much fall damage, because you don't want them to die. Otherwise, the spawner right here will actually despawn. So this is number 6. Maybe 5 or 6. You can always just take a look. If you ever wonder which one we're actually on, you can always tell by the last 2 ones before it goes rage mode. It'll just start spawning multiples. Boom, boom, boom. Keep dropping over and over again. So I believe we're on number 6. We'll just wait this out. Number 7. We'll actually break all these under here. So it's easy for these guys to actually funnel down and not take any stupid damage. These. Just making it nice and easy to actually see what's going on. And then with the glass, we will just... I'll show you once it gets ready. So there we go. I think this might be actually number 7. We can kill 1 more. And I think this should be good. So as you can see, they're actually spawning quite fast. So the main goal is to actually funnel these guys properly and not have any problems. So I can actually show you guys an example of proper flowing, just so they don't stack by the spawner, because if they're all on that spawner, nothing will actually spawn. So they actually are funneling quite well right now. So what we can do right now is just lure them all the way downstairs, get them out of here. There we go. Perfect. And I'm actually wondering, can we actually kill 1 more? Yes, we can. So that would actually be the perfect rage mode. It'll start spawning bunches of 2, maybe even 3. You'll see that once it turns nighttime. Sometimes you only get 1. It's usually about 1 to even 3. So, as you can see, this spawner is going really fast. So, what you want to do, just keep them going down the stairs. Get them off the first floor here, just so it doesn't keep this whole floor full of indicators. But yeah, as you can see, it's spawning doubles. I believe it's because it's nighttime now. So that is perfect. But I believe now, once we're ready, is we can actually just set up a glass box just right about here. So what I usually like to do is just pull it in like this, just so you can see how many vindicators you actually got. Place some glass there. And just so you don't die or take any stupid damage, we'll just block ourselves in. And like so. There we go. There's our glass. The glass box is perfect. And if you guys want to just make them go down faster, you can always just stand right here. And another thing to worry about is just to make sure they're not ghastly, because some of these guys actually get spawned as infernals. I'll show you guys a little image. And when they're infernals, they can summon the gassed fireballs and actually kill your vindicators. So the glass box is very important, so that they don't see you and then they start just spamming a bunch of fireballs at you, because you would not want to do that. Otherwise the spawner will break and you won't have a proper flow of the indicators. But as you can see, it's working perfectly. So we'll just do a quick time lapse of this properly working. So I will get back to you guys once this is looking very, very nice. Okay guys, so I did stumble across a little problem. It did break, which means one of them did die, but the results look very, very good. So what I'll do is quickly break up the top, which is fine, but we'll just do something like this. Get some of them down here. There we go. Some of them are stuck in the cobwebs, but that is fine. Get them all down there. Just want to make sure none of the fireball ones see me, because I do believe we have a few. So we'll just funnel them a little bit properly. They are going down perfectly, I hope. Just want to make sure I'm not triggering any of them. I do have the gas leaf. There's a ghastly, so you want to make sure just to get him downstairs as fast as possible. Dodge the fireball, or however you want to do it. There we go. There's a few over here. We'll just get them downstairs as well. There we are. And we'll get the last few here. There we go. Nice. Alright, so as long as you have your looting weapon, either if you want to make a trap to make yourself safe. Personally, I don't need to make myself safe. I have the best armor, and I'm basically incapable of dying. Which is just once you get to the late game, you basically cannot die. And you'll just need emeralds for your god weapons from buying from villagers. But there we are. What I'm just doing is just filling up my inventory with emeralds. If you have shulkers, this makes it a lot more easier. Just by getting rid of the stuff that you don't need right now. Going in here. Just filling up your whole inventory with emeralds, because you will need to do this, because all the emeralds just quickly go on the ground. Another thing which you can do is actually make a crafting table, turn emeralds into emerald blocks. And as you can see, there is a lot of indicators. So we'll just actually break this all off. As you can see, there is a lot. This farm works perfectly, works every time as long as you don't mess up the spawner, which I did. I could have made this go on forever, but one of them died somehow. I'm not entirely sure. If you want to find out a way just to make sure they don't die from up here, that would be all up to you. But perfect results. This is what it looks like once it's done. So yeah, guys, I could not hear a single word I was saying here, but we went in there, killed them all, and the results were beautiful. But as you can see, this farm works beautifully. You can see on the ground there is trillions of emeralds. Well, not exactly trillions, but a lot of stacks of emeralds. You can do this as many times as you want. I'm going to quickly pick this all up. Remaining indicators. And there is actually a Reaper here, which I'm going to quickly kill. Get him out of here. There we are. Pick up all these emeralds. Beautiful, beautiful. There we are. Yeah, so I am full already, which means I already filled up my whole inventory with emeralds. You get a lot of XP as well, as you can see. And yeah, there we are. So, a beautiful, beautiful farm. Works all the time. Set up as many times you possibly want. There is actually some in here, which is funny. There we are. One here. You can always pick these up whenever you like. I have a lot of emeralds, so I actually don't really need these, but just for showing off the sake of getting the emeralds. Yeah, so this is all from one spawner. That is a lot. And you can do this 10, 20 times. You can get literally double chest full of emerald blocks. It's however many times you want to do it. Find the structure. You can make both the spawners here work at the same time, just by practicing, you know, getting them all to the correct number, which I believe is 8. Kill 8 from each spawner. And yeah, so kill 9 from each spawner. The spawner goes rage mode. And there are ways to make this work a lot better, you know, putting cobwebs on the bottom just to catch them so they don't take fall damage. You can always, you know, work on another spawner. These spawners do work as well, the ones on this floor. You can always just break down to this floor as well, make them drop down here, and you can sit AFK here, making them all just funnel down into this hole. I'll show an example now. And yeah, this is a beautiful way to get emeralds. So I'll take it from here. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit the like and maybe give me a little subscribe too while you're at it. And yeah, this video was absurdly annoying to make, trying to find the exact monument, going round and round, back and forth, trying to find this stupid monument. But once I found it, we got it all set up and working well, so it was pretty good. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Beautiful, beautiful base right here. And I just wanted to show what we should... Oh my god, are you kidding me while I'm recording?